Alright, so look at this. Koreans and Japanese. Land nomad start? Land nomad start.
Yeah, Lando.
Wow. This is fun, man.
But there's water.
But there's water, yeah. And a large hill separating these guys. This is man, this is exciting. Like, this is so fun. I was not I'm gonna have an honest moment with this stream. Not that I don't have honest moments other times, but I was not as excited about this tournament as I am now. Like, this is actually really, really exciting. Like, this is fun to see. Like, we have Lojza here in the green, playing as the Koreans on Land Nomad with this weird map. Like, this is different, man. I don't know what you think, bro, but this is actually pretty funny. This is fun to watch.
Amazing.
And they're playing for money as well. Like, this is like ridiculous but fun. Like, yeah, I like it. Like, this isn't something you'd want to see all the time.
Of food they have.
Yeah, like, yeah. So let's look at that. Let's look at that.
Land nomad.
Yeah. So okay. So Koreans and Japanese. Lojza's here is Koreans. Hopefully they don't use a re for this one, which would I guess be Lojza in this case. Then they change the map, but Lojza, he has lots of turkeys here. Then he has the deer. Has he seen the deer? Yes, he has seen some of them.
But
anyway.
He doesn't realize that there's like 16 deer there or something crazy.
And he also has this pond here with a lot of deep fish. But either way, I think he does see some of the shorefish, and maybe, I mean, it'd be nice if he put a TC right next to the deer and the forage bush and all the shorefish there. But he's gonna put the TC on the gold, which is a pretty good situation. He has a boar there. It's all down to what he scouts. Now, let's see about WhiteCourt. WhiteCourt, well, I'll look at his point of view, actually, and wow, very good. He has the deer in line of sight, the boar, a couple sheep.
I think it's interesting, though. He has two separate deer patches, whereas Lojza just has one massive deer patch and the berries all in that one spot.
Yeah, and I think Lojza just scouted his, if I'm correct. Yes, with that one turkey. It's important to use your turkeys and your sheep to scout, and I think both players are going to be fine. Since Lojza has the, as you would say, massive deer patch, he's going to be able to, I think, compensate for the fact he might not find his boar. Actually, has he found it? Look at that. Since I've looked at his point of view, he's located it. So, very nice, very nice. This is going to be pretty good. And also, let's go back to the fact there's a large hill in the middle of the map. And also, I don't think this is really that wallable of a map. Do you think it's going to be aggressive or what? I mean, it's a Castle Age start. Don't forget that, guys. So it's a Land Nomad Castle Age start.
There's definitely going to be some sort of crazy raiding going on, but it's going to be slower compared to the other games because
I mean, Koreans could go towers. WhiteCourt's like, oh, I lost a sheep, and he knows exactly where he lost it. And Lojza's like, maybe. Yep. So somebody knows where Lojza is. Yeah, I think that Lojza going towers once he gets enough eco rolling wouldn't be the worst idea, because there's not really any place that WhiteCourt could go. But I mean, it's something that's certainly effective.
Is he gonna go lame those deer? Lojza?
Lojza. Yep. I mean, actually, I believe he is the scouting as well. And the funny thing is, what he scouted is the one sheep that WhiteCourt has collected outside of his town center.
Oh, just there, yeah.
Like, had he not screwed up there,
the TC.
I don't think. Yeah. Maybe he is gonna lame the deer. I don't know. He's getting some scouting information. I mean, just look at the scouting these players have, though, with all the turkeys. Just look at the scouting of Lojza. It's really insane. They don't mess around.
Yep. He's going for the turkey now. And WhiteCourt has discovered the second patch of deer, and he's got his villa over there. So it looks like he might be milling them.
Lojza's just going to finish off these deer now. He has no respect for nature, Lojza. But while it's kind of slow right now, it's not going to be really all that slow in a couple minutes, because it is a Castle Age start. So, oh, the Vil almost going down there. The Vil micro from Lojza is real, and he's going to get all these
compared to the other the other Castle Age start games that we've seen, it's going to be quite a bit slower.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure.
In terms of a normal game, it's going to be 10 minutes ahead, no problem. But the other one's a couple of minutes behind already.
Yeah. Well, right now, I'm actually quite surprised. Look at the difference in Vills. Lojza is... I think he's had quite a bit of idle
It
TC
doesn't
time.
surprise me that much, because the Jap player will get the TC up about a minute faster.
Well, yeah, you're right, and I did notice that. Yeah, the cheap lumber camp is a big deal. Oh, wow. It actually looks as though a Vill's coming out now from WhiteCourt as well, and this hill is interesting. Obviously for micro of armies, but also interesting with villagers, apparently.
That is so lucky for WhiteCourt. His villager goes right through those deer, so now he can do some counter-laming.
Oh, he has it. Yeah, he's another Vill. He's going to build a monastery there. Look at that. Has Lojza spotted it? Yes, he does. He has spotted it.
Bonus.
Yep. There you go. You're not going to get that monastery up, WhiteCourt. And Lojza, he's going to just attack now, and he's going to be able to push that away. We have multiple villager fights going on across the map right now in the Castle Age, which is something you can't say very often. But this is Masters of MegaRandom, and villagers don't mess around.
Anything can happen.
Yep. This hill though. I actually think WhiteCourt will maybe get this monastery up because he's bringing 2 vills over now, and if Lojza doesn't
go for another monastery.
Here, he's going for another monastery. Oh yes, he is. He's bringing more vills over. I really think Lojza should go to stone, try and get some towers up at some point here. And good fight from Lojza there, almost picking off one of his villagers.
Could always just convert the towers.
Yeah, true. And there we go. Lojza is going to stone now. And going to stone, of course, fantastic decision as Koreans. I thought he was going to do it as a form of aggression here. Oh, wow, WhiteCourt needs to be careful. I think even if he gets the hill here, his villagers, I mean, it's only on like 11, 10 HP. He needs to go back. The other one's on 3, so Lojza doing a great job with the Vill micro. And Lojza's only 2 vills behind now. Oh, but look at this. That one monastery is going to go up. Lojza's not paying attention. Now it's 2 monasteries here. And WhiteCourt going to be making monks out of each monastery here in a second. And Lojza's immediately trying to make a tower, but one monk's going to come out. Oh, unfortunately, WhiteCourt housed for a moment. I think we're going to see a conversion here if Lojza does not go back. There's going to be 3 monks here in a moment's time. This is not good for Lojza. Oh, he's going to commit to it, though.
He tries to convert one of the injured villagers instead of the one who's on full health.
Yeah. Go for the injured villagers. You have the monks there to heal them, of course. He's going to get the tower up, though. He committed to it. And you know what? This tower's not going to be too bad because it's right next to the monasteries, so it will damage any monks that are ungarrisoned here, and it might kill the villager there as well. And you do get free fletching.
Crazy long range of the bomb of the guard tower with the free.
Yeah. 8+2 range. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So it was probably worth losing that 1 vill there. So as of now, it looks like WhiteCourt is ahead by 4 villagers, but there are, well, 5 on the front, so not many of them working right now. He's going for a siege workshop. What do you think about that decision, Robo? Do you think the siege workshop's going to be able to do too much against these towers?
He has to do rams, because Mangonels versus guard towers are absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, I agree.
And
the monks are not upgraded right now either.
The vills can just bash the rams, no problem, and then use the tower to pick off any monks that come close.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a catch-22 for WhiteCourt. He needs the rams, but he needs the monks, but they're both countered by vills and towers.
I'm kind of curious as to what the plan is now with these 5 forward vills. Obviously, we're not going to be seeing many towers right now from WhiteCourt as he's not on stone. He has 2 monasteries. Okay, he's going to build another one. He's going with the forward house rush right now, which is, you know, not really a great offensive choice.
He needs the line of sight.
Okay, line of sight. Yep, good. It's good.
Definitely.
And barracks. Maybe he's going to go for a range.
But he can just build them straight away, can't he? He can go straight into a stable. He doesn't need the barracks first.
Oh, very true. Maybe he doesn't know that. Yeah,
Like, that could be it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very new thing for everybody, so maybe he's unaware of that. We'll see if he does build a range or a stable then. But as of now, I think Lojza is actually going to find it.
Just in time for Lojza.
Yeah, I think Lojza is going to be in a good position to defend this. He's on 2 TCs, and his towers are just perfectly placed. And the Mangonel, I mean, like you said, it's not going to really be able to do all that much. I say it's not going to be able to do all that much. I don't think the Mangonel is going to be able to do anything. Really.
And if you could get Bodkin arrowed for that 1 extra range in the guard tower, then he'd be absolutely fine to just chill at home and defend.
Well, yeah, Lojza can just get up a guard tower like this and just defend the TC. Just looking at the vill count now, they're level on villagers, but they're still at 5 on the front then for WhiteCourt. But he's going with his own tower now, and still the barracks, I guess, is making a couple of spears. You know what? The barracks might just be to make some spears to defend the monks in case White Cav came out from Lojza, which of course we've seen before.
I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah, yep. Wasn't really expecting that, but interesting because he doesn't have too many monks, and he hasn't really made many upgrades here for these monks either. So, and I assume Lojza would not want to go into Light Cav unless there was a ton of monks out. So, either way, I mean, the one good thing for WhiteCourt right now is he is taking the fights to Lojza, and he has now 2 Mangonels against this guard tower here, and a couple vills are actually trapped over here. He's going to repair the Mangonel. He might just take this down. There's 2 Mangonels here, and he still has the 5 forward vills to be able to repair, and also he has his own tower to send the weak vills into if he needs to. I think the guard tower is going to go down. This is not pretty, but the aggression might work here, Robo.
It's working, yeah.
And look how many monks he has in his monastery. You can just convert these villagers when they run. I think he'll ungarrison now, or at least he should.
I've played games before with guard towers, and if you can get 2 or 3 guard towers like he has next to his TCs, then that makes it really difficult for Mangonels to push in.
Yeah, yeah. And I agreed when you said that, you know, the Mangonel shouldn't be able to do anything here. But I guess maybe without Bodkin arrow. Oh, good shot there from Lojza. He did get that Siege Workshop earlier. He wasn't able to really do anything. Oh, wow. Nope, WhiteCourt going in too close there. Oh, he's just repaired the last second. Whew, that was really, really close.
We forgot about the Korean Mangonel range bonus. That's going to be super useful as well.
Yeah. But, I mean, now Lojza has some idols, and in this case, he is not looking good. He's putting up more towers. He's going for his own monastery, but he does not have good monks. And redemption coming in now for WhiteCourt. WhiteCourt, he's looking good right now. How many TCs? He's still on 1 TC, so he is just applying the pressure. And I thought it was going to be the other way around, to be honest. Maybe that's exactly what WhiteCourt thought. He said, I need to apply pressure to Lojza because...
He's running out of gold, though. He's got about 5...
Yeah, that's true.
He's about 500 gold left to mine at home before he starts selling.
And he's at 300 right now in the bank, so I'm watching that. I don't think he can push into the towers that Lojza has, though. I mean, Lojza's going to have 5 here in a TC, so he's going to have to go elsewhere. He's putting towers up on the stone.
The best thing for WhiteCourt at the moment is he's denying that 2nd stone for Lojza.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he should probably use his monks to go collect some of the relics, because, you know, there's a lot of relics on this map.
Yeah, that's true. That's one thing we didn't point out in the early game, because it's like a Castle Age start, but there are a lot of relics. I wonder if he scouted that. He scouted, well, enough of them, certainly justifying going out, and it's not like Lojza's really attacking at this point with only 2 military, and I think it's just Mangonels. A couple monks.
Oh, Lojza's vills in the south of the map.
Oh, is there... Oh, a couple knights. They're all going to go down. Lojza's going to lose all those villagers. Actually, one still survived building a house, but, man, could go down, and that's a big deal. They had to run earlier. And I like the aggression from WhiteCourt. I think at this point in time, he should probably choose to boom up his economy. I don't know if he's still on 1 TC or what, but he should probably realize he's not going to be able to do too much with his aggression with all these towers. The monks and the siege just going to get flattened by these towers. And the one thing Lojza has going for him is 2 TCs. And he's going up to a third on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's getting all the relics.
How many relics does he have right now? Ah, he's gonna have 2. Yeah, he's gonna have 2.
He'll get that third one as well, just to the north.
Yeah, and I want to look at both players scouting and see how many relics they can see. I think they can both see about like 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, something like that. Lojza can see slightly more of them, but he can't really get to them. Like those 3, and then the rest are too difficult.
Lojza has enough where he could almost build a castle. The same goes for WhiteCourt, and WhiteCourt's sending forward a lot of villagers, which indicates he's probably going to build one. And Lojza's building his now. Right now, WhiteCourt's getting fervor. I think we're going to see a castle from both players here.
I don't like that WhiteCourt bought stone there, because he has so little gold. He's got no gold left to mine, and he bought stone.
Has he scouted? Oh, he has not scouted the other gold. I don't know if you see on the little...
yeah, that north one. That
hill,
should be Lojza's gold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something to point out, guys. There's not much gold left.
Relics. He's out of gold to mine. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, relics are going to be huge. Like, if there's not gold left on the map and you have a ton of monks, what do? Collect the relics. Collect the relics. I don't know. Without the gold, it's going to be rough, even getting up to the Imperial Age, and he's invested a lot of gold into these monks. And those monks could go down. So, I mean, the monks are not going to really pay off as far as aggression goes in these towers.
Oh,
that
like
castle's good.
A single knight raiding in WhiteCourt's base. Lojza.
Yeah, I did actually see that. How many? You have what? 2 vills going down. Wow. Did spot that. And total. I don't think that one will go down. It will be close. Oh, it did just go down there. Wow. Like, because
that was well done.
Did a forging there. So 3 in total. Wow, very well done for one night. Take that any day. And look at the build difference. Lojza's 11 builds ahead right now. It's a huge difference. Lojza has 3 relics.
WhiteCourt's selling wood and then buying food and selling stone. He's almost about to go imp.
Yeah.
Guessing for monks and trebs.
I mean, if he gets up well before Lojza, it could work out. But there's a lot of towers there. So, if he takes out the castle, okay. He's got to take out, for the monks to work out, he's got to take out the towers too. So, it's going to take a long time. So, he's clicked up. Lojza, he's well ahead as far as the economy goes. Getting Bodcanero, which is going to assist with his towers. So, and look what's in the back for Lojza. Stables. So you could always go light cav. Ooh, these Mangonels need to be careful. Lojza's Mangonels would always go down right when they're converted, but they're right next to that castle. So if they...
Oh, and WhiteCourt is finally going for the relics.
Okay. Well, if he does get that, I mean, if he is able to get 3 or 4, it's still going to be a huge deal.
I think he's going to get more than 3 or 4. I think he's going to easily get 5. He scouts it all intelligently. Like that long line of 5 across the top of the map.
Does he see all of them?
He doesn't see any of them, but he has 2 monks out that way that he sent scouting. They just need to walk a little bit further across.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about scouting at this point with these relics, because there's a ton on the map, but players are not seeing them. Like, even the one that's to the left of, like, his main TC where he's researching Imp, he doesn't see that one. It's just out of his line of sight. I feel like these players don't realize how many relics there actually are on the map.
Well, like WhiteCourt has 3 and he's about to get his 4th one.
Okay, so
right now.
He's going to be on par with Lojza, basically. And Lojza still is not clicked up to Imp. Is he actually making Light Calf? No, he's not. Lojza should utilize the market.
1 relic ahead.
So the score difference right now for Lojza is essentially... oh, both players have. Both players have. Lojza's there, and he's going to pick off the monk with the Vills. Ah. Is that worth it? Is that Vil? Are those Vils going to be caught out now? Well, I guess not. They're going to get back.
The Vils weren't going to get the gold anyway, so I guess.
Yeah.
Try to make them vaguely useful while they're there.
Yeah, I thought maybe the Vils were going to be caught out by a knight or something coming by, but I think they're going to be safe. And oh, WhiteCourt, don't run into the TC. That is not the place you want to go with your villagers. Oh gosh, they're both going to go down here. That was messy. That really worked out for Lojza there. 2 villagers essentially killing 1 monk in 2 Vils.
I think one of his Vils was converted as well prior to that.
So
before the monk was picked off, I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But it doesn't really matter.
So I talked a little bit about how the trebuchets would really have to pay off fast. The monks would have to pay off fast to take out Lojza, because Lojza has a large eco lead here. He's like 40 Vils ahead, and he has a lot of towers, and they're not going to be guard towers forever once Lojza's imp. Well, there's going to be 3 castles here soon, so this is going to be interesting.
A lot of trebs.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of trebs too, and they're Japanese trebs. And, you know, that's always a strong push when that happens. So, Lojza needs to buy himself some time. But it's only monks and trebs. And we saw the stables from Lojza. I'm just waiting for some light caps. Also, I saw this Vil at the bottom that was left from the initial raid. There's like 5 or 6 Vils there earlier, and almost all of them died. Lojza's building a TC. If it gets the late game, I'd like to see him raid. Yeah, I'd like to see him build like stables and raid the eco, because obviously
he has an archery range foundation placed there. And he's just finished researching skirm.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So he is going to be utilizing that area. Oh, and you know what? He's going elite skirms in the back of his base there. So he's not going for light cap, he's going elite skirms, and that's going to be great against the monks. But look at that. Monks coming in then from WhiteCourt. He's going to try and stop that tower from going up. How many Vils can he convert here? Is it worth it here to convert the villagers? Because the skirms are going to come out and kill all the monks, because the monks are going to lose their faith.
Oh, I think
I don't know.
Wasted some. Nope. I don't know. He just didn't really micro that at all. He converted, what, like 3 Vils and then just wandered off.
Well, it's interesting. WhiteCourt actually walled those ranges in, so everything has to go towards his castles. I really like that. However, it wasn't successful. It wasn't successful.
Yeah,
There's a hole.
You can walk through the
Yeah,
that's the diagonal gate bug.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But those trebs are doing some serious work. Pushing the castles.
Yep. I don't think the monks are really going to play a part here. WhiteCourt hasn't gotten a lot of upgrades here, and they're probably going to go down against skirmishers. Not even worth microing at this point. Just take them underneath your castles. But that's a lot of trebs, and what are we going to see from Lojza to counter that? Well, he's going to go for rams here. We could always see Samurai just desperately come out of these castles to take out those rams.
Samurai I made pretty quickly, so we can just make one from each castle, and then he'll be pretty fine.
I mean, right now, Lojza's like 43 Vils ahead, but is he going to be able to keep his ace alive here? He's losing everything. This is really interesting.
Well, on the other hand, WhiteCourt's losing quite a lot of the monks.
He is.
Single MegaRandom coming.
I don't think the monks are really important. He didn't invest in too many upgrades. Now, at the same time, these skirms could actually kill a lot of economy. Back to WhiteCourt's base. So, the MegaRandom, though. Like you said it. Didn't get a good shot. Could get a good shot here. Actually, a couple conversions and good shot. And it's actually going to get one more off.
Well, skirms are just painful to use versus MegaRandoms. There's just so little damage.
There's another MegaRandom, but it's a real pain. You just gotta be fighting skirms versus MegaRandoms, man. But just look at the Treb still pushing in. Lojza has a lot of idols. He did research capped ram, though. Lojza has a lot of resources as well. But he's just... Oh, I want to point this out. Look at the walls on the left-hand side from WhiteCourt as well. Right? So if Lojza needs to run, he needs to run through the castles. I guess, or over on the right-hand side. Or on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
But it's going to be awkward for sure. Oh, and the capped ram's coming out towards the Trebs as the Trebs are deploying. And, looks like the Trebs are actually packing up because they saw that.
Yep.
As the Samurai are coming out now.
One samurai.
Yeah.
At least he's trying.
But with everything on the front for WhiteCourt, I think he's going to struggle to deal with these skirms because they're fully upgraded in attack here. And he's losing a lot of villagers here. Lojza is killing so many villas. He's killed 6 villagers here with the one group of skirms. He's killing 2 more at the top. And he's going to kill more as well. There's a couple there. If Lojza attacks, he could kill. This is... And of course, skirmishers can just tank arrow fire, so you can just go underneath PCs and it's totally worth it.
Raiding the skirms. Who would have thought?
I think right now, Lojza, if he can clear up these trebs, it's pretty much game over. He's won the game if he can clear up these trebs. It's the only thing threatening him right now. This group of castle and the trebs. He's winning as far as economy goes. He's actually going to put a keep up on the back.
Super effective.
Yeah. MegaRandom coming over now.
Lojza has vills coming forward for more towers.
Oh, he's going to try and micro this MegaRandom with these skirms. If he's able to micro this would be pretty interesting because there's a lot of weak skirms here. Oh, the vills are there to repair now, and that tower could be denied.
Oh,
he's still going
to
try and focus down the villagers here. He's microing his vills that are building the tower as well. I mean, that MegaRandom's been fully healed now. He's going to still try it. It's really well done, and he's of course doing other things on the map as well. There's only one villager there now. And he's killed the vill. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. He's split as well. He's going for the MegaRandom still. More vills are coming out, and he's lost the one group.
Ooh.
I think. But look how many villagers he's killing. I mean, it's
while
definitely
this is
worth
happening,
it.
he's at home and he's making more rams, making more trebs.
Oh, and look at the other TC while that was happening. Look at the other TC. Look how many dead bodies there are. Look at the vill count.
Multitasking is just amazing.
Oh, WhiteCourt's at 43 villagers. WhiteCourt was probably just focusing on the MegaRandom. And oh man, it's insane. And he's gonna lose more vills there as well. This has got to be near the end for WhiteCourt. I mean, the trebs really are just destroying houses at this point. Look at the population difference, 49 to 167. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good for WhiteCourt. And Lojza just masterclass for skirms right now. Yeah, and
skirm push.
Yeah, actually a good shot there from WhiteCourt with that MegaRandom, but that's.
And oh, in the middle of the map, he now has 3 trebs covering the castles.
Yeah, that's like the first actual push he had all game with Siege. Like, the capped rams really didn't do much. Like, he just, okay, finally I'll go with trebs. Like, even though I already had the game won, was just raiding with eco. Yeah, that was well played from Lojza, honestly. In the very beginning, I thought WhiteCourt was doing a fantastic job. And he did do a fantastic job. It's just the issue for me, and I said it, when they were both doing the same things with eco, was I didn't think WhiteCourt should have kept pushing on with monks. I thought he should have balanced his eco out and tried to boom a bit. And he kept staying on 1 TC for a bit too long, in my opinion. So that was the issue for me there. And it showed. It really showed. He could only go with trebs.